we've broken already. We've broken already, no way. Hello, good evening. I can't begin to describe how good this feels. This is the first time that we've played a gig in about a year. We're getting there. We stand before you, 4 human beings, proud but significantly less fit than we were 12 months ago, judging by our first song. But we're happy. We're happy. It's a good place to be. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're on Petney's from Colchester. This song's called Sympathetic Accent Syndrome. Got the voice in the blade, sorry. Some men don't represent that don't anymore. Touch me at distance. Well played, well played, well played! Yes! We're celebrating tonight. Tonight we're releasing, or we've released an album called Fractured Party Music, which we're so proud of. And it's really weird because we went into lockdown quite a small band. And my friend Nikki the other day was saying, is it going to be weird like traveling like 20 miles out of town to come play a room where there's only kind of like 3 people standing in it? We're super versed at doing that. We're well practiced at playing these kind of rooms, so it was fine for us. But it's been amazing over lockdown to see things kind of grow a little bit and be connected with loads of different people. So thank you so much to everyone that streamed it, everybody's bought it, everybody that shares it. It means the absolute world to us. This is the first single that we dropped from it. It's called Pavlovian, and it goes like this. Swagger pretending that I'm either Asian or big me boring. My response is to blow me, salivate. Oh, thank you very much, people of the internet. Now's the moment of truth to see if anybody's tuned in. Honestly, a year off gigging, it's knackering, but it's a beautiful place to be. George, how are you feeling, man? Are you feeling good? No. No? Jesus Christ, we said 40 would be good. We've got 135 people listening. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Thanks to Steve. Steve's just commented. Steve works for a kind of like radio station podcast and stuff like that called Muso. And I had a really good conversation with him the other day. Genuinely, thank you for tuning in. This song was written about a guy's true story, about a guy that came to fix my washing machine. I meant he was the grumpiest person in the world. But then we kind of sat down. He saw a picture of Sid and Nancy that I had on the wall, and he sat down and we had a cup of coffee and we started discussing music, then we started discussing art. And then he told me this story. It's called As a Spin Cycle Span, and it goes like this.
Tantamount to genius, the things I write are beautiful. Don't care if you don't read them, cause I never wrote a word for you. I write them for me, and I like what I read. I'm kind of lonely. Got these stories and illustrations. It's like a calling for me to create them. I drop them off in coffee shops and pray that someone reads them, because if my art had impact, it would give my life some meaning.
thank you so much, people of the internet. Are you still with us? You are still with us. That's fantastic. 10 of you aren't. 10 of you got put off, but that's absolutely fine. No worries about that. Hi to Louise. Hi to Cara. Hi to Shaky, who's from Chelmsford as well. Shaky puts on amazing events here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hi to Rusty. Hi to Alex. Alex Dobson is my cousin, right? And actually, I was on this podcast I was talking about the other day, the Muso podcast, and they said, can you tell me any definitive moments that got you into music? And there was two, right? Number one was the Queen's 50th Jubilee. And on news rounds during the 50th Jubilee, they did a little piece on the Sex Pistols. And I was amazed, number one, that there was a band called the Sex Pistols. This was incredible. And number two, what they sounded like. It was awesome. And my dad had a record collection. It wasn't a massive one. It was about 3 foot wide, but he went upstairs and he pulled down that bright yellow and bright pink record sleeve. And I kind of fell in love with it. And then number two reason that I got into music was that we used to go on family holidays together. And Alex was like, kind of, she won't mind me saying, like proper greb. And I kind of idolized her for this reason, you know. She was really, really awesome. And I remember sitting in our kind of like before phones and all that kind of thing, I suppose. Well, there were still phones before like mobile phones and stuff. We were sitting upstairs listening to Dookie by Green Day, and they were the two reasons. So Alex, thank you so much for tuning in, and I miss you loads. You're amazing. This song goes out to you. It's not about you. It's quite a horrible song, but it goes out to you. It's called Overcompensating, and it goes like this. Start again. That was a really weird intro. I lost my mind for 2 days. I found it in my guitar case. Turn the house upside down. Can't believe that you walked out. We'll laugh about it one day. Doesn't mean that the expense of each other. Twice as loud as we used to. Twice as loud as we used to. I am very much, people of the internet. So, as we said, we've got a new album. It's called Fractured Part. I'm so sorry about our hair, by the way. I've kind of come as a young Donny Osmond, and George has come as Ace Ventura, and there's nothing we can do about it. Until a couple of weeks, I suppose. There's a guy called Nick that cuts my hair. Usually my haircut looks kind of like about 10 years out of date, and like our YouTube comments are kind of like 20% people going like, your haircut's 10 years out of date. But now it's kind of like 30, 40 years out of date, and I just can't wait to start kind of like slowly moving back through the decades until maybe we get to the present day. We've got an album called Fractured Party Music that is out now. We're so excited about it. And I just wanted to take this moment just to quickly thank some people that made it happen. So from the conception stage, I wanted to thank Tom Donovan, who we were locked away with for a week, for a really, really intense week. And he was amazing, and his brain just fires on all cylinders. And he kind of like invigorated us and gave us confidence, and he was absolutely awesome. Tom Donovan Studios. Check him out. And then I want to thank Frank Turner, who's just a lovely man, for mixing us and mastering us, and for opening doors to the next people I want to thank. That was a good transition. To Extra Mile Recordings, who took a chance on us in the middle of a global pandemic, and they've been nothing but relentlessly positive and amazing, and started talking about us as professionals, which kind of just started to make us step up as professionals as well. They're just fantastic people to work with. Then I want to thank Jake, and I want to thank Rob, that have worked on our 2 music videos. And that reminds me, actually, that this time next week, well, this could be an exclusive, right? We can announce this. This time next week, we're going to be, Rob has shot a documentary about recording the album, and it's beautifully shot. It's amazing. It's so cool. We're going to do a listening party this time next week over on our YouTube. We're going to watch the documentary first, then we're going to do a listening party, and then finally, if we bring it right up to the present day, I want to thank 2 people. I want to thank Rusty, who's been with us from day one, and he's an absolute hero, and I want to thank Hotbox for letting us do this. It's amazing! So, Hotbox, they're up there if you can see it. Follow them on everything. You'll come here, and it's the coolest place in the world, but follow them on all their socials and stuff like that as well, on Facebook, Twitter. Well, you know what socials are. This song goes out to every single person that I've just spoken about. It's called Roses, and it goes like this.
Like your feet, the words
We've got two more for you. Honestly, I can't begin to describe how much fun this has been for us. It's amazing, and knackering, George just said. We need to get tour fit before we hit the road. There's lots of things we can't tell you yet. There's lots of things we can't tell you, but we've had people contact us from loads of different countries. We've had people contact us from all over the UK. We're working with people to do everything we can to visit pretty much everybody that's been messaging us, which is so exciting. This song's called Embers and it goes like this. And life is so much shorter than I remember. When I was younger, you said as you held my hand with eyes like embers, where one was blazed to fire. It's the end, cause I don't wanna die tonight. Grab life by the balls, boy, and live it. Cause before you know it, you'll be lying right here like embers. Eyes like embers, eyes like embers, eyes like, eyes like. Life is so much shorter than I remember. When I was younger, you said as you held my hand with eyes like embers, where once blazed a fire. You died that night, so I'll grab life by the balls, boy, and live it. Cause before I know it, I'll be lying right there like embers. Eyes like embers, eyes like embers, eyes like, eyes like. Life is so much shorter than I remember. When I was younger, can't believe that we made it. These paranoias of me would live on in stories that I scream to strangers on stages in bars. The loss of the best in the odds of honest conversation. I swear I'll build you something beautiful, my future. Serve every your truth is my truth. I'll read back the curtain and drink in the sun. I'll grab life by the balls, boy, and live it. Cause before I know it, I'll be lying right there like embers. Eyes like embers, eyes like embers, eyes like, eyes like. Didn't know what was it, and I'm going like a new romance. Let it show that I felt less than comfortable, and that was beautiful. Cause I went on. Eyes like embers, where once blazed a fire. Is this the end? Cause I don't wanna die tonight. Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, thank you so much for joining us on your Friday night. We're Bing Pet Meads from Colchester in Essex. that's out today. We have an album that's out today. You should stream it, you should share it, you should buy it, you should buy it for Christmas presents, you should give it to people, you should let people you think will like it know about it. And we have a documentary that's coming out next Friday. And we're doing a listener party next Friday. Love you all so much. We'll see you next time. I saw you walking home with your Marks and Spencer's bag and full of puns and your ices. Can't you remember the night like nights when you ripped in the balls beside us? Sure as 17 that I would never sell out. I mean it. I've been seeing lots of money offered me the opportunity and then I take it. I'm so an idiot. It's like Tracy and it's big in my head. I don't create it, but maybe just a bit. Tracy and it's big. Can't see you out without that jacket on. You must suffer in summer. Spend a lifetime painting pictures of ourselves for each other. I wonder how long this will last. Together we're stronger than the top of our profile photograph. Like Tracy and it's big in my head. I don't create it, but maybe just a bit. Like Tracy and it's big. Tracy and it's dead. Like Tracy and it's big in my head. See you next time. Like Tracy and it's dead in my head. I know creative, but maybe just a bit. Tracy and it's dead. Tracy and it's dead. Like Tracy and it's dead in my head. Thank you so much, the internet.